everyone, it's Christy. Welcome to card number 2 in my 2016 Valentine card series. Today I'm going to be using this set from Lawn Fawn called Bugs and Kisses, and also the Just Splendid 6x6 pad from My Mind's Eye. I'll be coloring my images with Copic markers, and I'm going to go ahead and set the caps at the top of the screen for you. But since some of my markers are the chows, which don't have the numbers on the cap, I'm also going to list them on the screen for you on the right there. So I'm starting out with this little inchworm and just coloring him in some greens. And then I'm going to move on to these little love bugs or ladybugs or whatever you want to call them. Normally the red combination that I use is a little bit of a deeper red, a more crimson color, but I'm actually coloring my images to match the pattern paper today, and the pattern paper has a very soft pastel look, and it also contains this kind of corally pink color, so that's the reason that I chose these particular color combos. So I'll just finish blending those out with the R20, my lightest color. I also wanted to mention that all the cards in this series are going for the cards from the Heart card drive. I mentioned that in my previous video, the Valentine series card 1, and I don't want to go into all the details again because I did go into quite lengthy detail in that video, but they are benefiting the children at St. Jude's Children's Hospital, and it's a really great cause. It's a card drive that's run by my friend Winter Sims, and her blog is winterwonderlandcrafter.blogspot.com. So I really encourage you to head over there after the video and check that out and see if you wouldn't be willing to make a few cards to brighten some children's Valentine's Day. And I'll make sure to leave the direct link to the drive in the description bar below the video. So I've die cut my images and I'll just set those aside, and I'm using this piece of pattern paper from that Just Splendid My Mind's Eye collection. And I wanted to show you that you don't need to have special Valentine paper to make Valentine cards. Hearts are often a common print that are in a lot of different kinds of pattern papers. So just go through your paper pads and see what you have. So I used the Simon Says Stamp Tri-Square die to die cut 3 little windows into my card panel. And now I'm taking the Bugs and Kisses sentiment and stamping that with some Lawn Fawn Wild Rose ink, which is pretty much a perfect match for the coral in this pattern paper. And then I'm taking the Avery L Silver Fox pigment ink. I don't have a light gray dye ink, so I'm just going to use this one. Although I do know that Lawn Fawn will be releasing a new gray ink. It's a lighter gray called Manatee, and that'll be released at the end of next month, so I'll be excited to try that out. But I'm just stamping this little flight trail to add some interest to the white card front. My card base is MFT's Bubblegum cardstock, just folded to a standard 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card. And I'm going to add a little Tombow Mono Multi to the back of my pattern paper strip. And then I'm just going to line that up on the card. But before I press it down, I'm just going to take my card front and make sure that that's straight and where I want it. And then I'll just push it a little bit down. And then I can remove that card front and just press that down firmly. So I've added a whole bunch of 3M foam tape to the back of my panel here, just to give that some dimension and keep it from collapsing. And I'm just going to press that over top. And then I'm going to take a few of these bugs, and I've put foam adhesive on the 2 largest ones, and then also a couple of leaves that I colored and die cut off camera. And I'm just using those to kind of fill in the corners there. And then I also stamped a little branch off camera and die cut that out, and I used the Lawn Fawn Hippo ink to stamp that. So I'll just add a little Tombow Mono to the back of that. And I'm actually going to tear off the end because I knew it was going to be too long to fit in there. And I'll just place that in the second window with it just overlapping on the outside of the window just a little bit. And then I'm going to add some more Tombow Mono to the back of my little inchworm and just press him into place. And then I'm going to add a little leaf to the bottom of that branch as well. And then I'll just take my second little love bug and pop him up with some foam tape in the top little window. And I'll add a couple more leaves to the top right corner there with some more foam tape. And then I'm going to grab my little bee and I'll go ahead and adhere him flat to the card with a little bit more of that Tombow Mono. And I'm going to place him right above the sentiment. And that completes the card for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you'll go over and check out that card drive and consider donating some cards. Please check out the link below the video for that. And if you missed my last video, you can go ahead and click on the little video clip there, and that'll take you right to it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time.